Hey, do a big round of applause for Keith over here. It's on, I don't know why you gotta do like put it all up in your mouth and shit. Yeah. You guys like about to do a rap concert up here. Shit, welcome to the water room. Let's do this, people. No, but man, we was up here, we was talking about fellas and shit. I started thinking about felonies and fellas and, half all my friends are fellas. This shit sucks though, because, that's probably why I hang out by myself most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get phone calls and stuff, my friends call from jail. They get mad when they think you ain't ever accepting any phone calls and shit. It's like when a person calls you from jail, what the fuck are you supposed to talk about? He on the phone with you, like, yo, what are you doing? Like, shit, watch TV, what you doing? Like, now I'm just sitting here playing poker. Dominoes, playing for some noodles and shit. I'm like, oh shit, man, we sitting over here, playing on the PS2, just having a lot of fun and shit, it's chilling. And he's like, man, we're not gonna play on PS2, And I was like, well, I know you're in jail, but is it true that you don't really get tissue in jail no more? Right? They don't give you the tissue anymore because, people put them in the shank. You shanking people over noodles and shit. Cheap breakfast Dominoes, they're going and cracking after 11. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's just we had an old felony thing going on. And my father,
get that one more drink.
I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? When he went to jail, I was so happy. Because I live with my father. I stay in the basement. I'm from Gary, to let you know that now. So, a lot of shit that I talk about, like a lot of good stuff. I don't know how many people in here have been to Gary? Anybody?
Yeah.
I know all the motherfuckers been to Gary. I know already.
Talking about drugs.
So, you know what I'm saying? Gary is cool. People like talk about Gary, like, I don't want to go over here because they shoot people. Well, you know what, man? They shoot people everywhere. I mean, like, especially over at my house. I mean, I'm going to talk about it now. I don't want y'all to get scared because y'all coming to my house about this shit. We can't go to Doughboy house and run and shooting. It's like, at 49th and Georgia, the gas station, one of the best gas stations in Gary. Man, you can get anything out the fucking gas station. You can buy real tips. You can buy shit. Let's see. When 420 came around, that was the best fucking place to be. They got the freshest fucking cigars, $2 for $1. I bought a whole case, I know. I celebrated 420 wonderfully. Like, I celebrated a little bit before I came here. I'm a little high, not too much high. Word off, and ate my man's fries, had the money and shit. The worst thing about being hot sometimes, though, is like when you watch TV and shit, you be hot as fuck. And it's like all the food commercials just keep coming on. The Wendy's commercial come on, talking about the fucking juicy ass burger and shit. You just sitting there looking at this burger, like, damn.
Where's the beef?
I had everything, There's no Wendy's in Gary because, shit, they keep getting robbed. We used to have McDonald's. We used to have a McDonald's in Gary, but they moved that shit to 61st and Broadway. Now they got 2 McDonald's up there that both nasty. And what's the thing? I was watching a little thing on politics and shit, and I noticed they were talking about the immigration law. I'm all down for that. They need to keep the Walla motherfuckers out of America. Because in reality, I don't know if I would work for $2, you know what I'm saying, picking strawberries and shit like that, because that's too close to picking cotton. I can't be up there like shit, you know what I'm saying? Getting all hot for a bushel of strawberries. Then you give me $3 and shit on my check, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? But the Mexicans, though, he'll be cool with it and shit, shit. I got $3, man, Mexican one, that's like $200 and shit, so now they're rich. So, I really can't do that. So I'm all down for that immigration law. I think they should take that out because that's not the business. They should keep them out because Americans, we will work. I won't lie to you, we will work, but just not for shit less than minimum wage. I think minimum wage is now like $7, and I don't work. I just do comedy and shit. It's pitiful. I need a job though, but Gary don't have anything to offer people. I think that shit can go with sex, drugs, and violence. And if you down with any of those three, then you can work at Gary. Hands down.
Hey.
Shit, that's pretty bad.
Like the barbecue burger.
But like I was saying before about supporting that gas station, it's like smoking gas stations together. Because all gas stations kind of sell the same thing. They all ran by Arabs. So, I mean, if you go to 49, they got the cheapest gas. Because I think that dude's related to Saddam Hussein. So, they got they got the good oil and good gas over there. So if you ever go to Gary, go to 49th in Georgia. Don't go there after 7 though, because they are shooting people. That's all I gotta say. Just don't go there after 7. We got another spot called One Stop. They changed the name for More for Less. It's not really More for Less. The shit's still called the same. I don't even know why they changed the sign. I thought they tried to attract more people, but no, you can't attract more people. They got the nerve to have a shopping cart in a fucking store that's got 3 aisles. And you got all these people walking around, motherfuckers, with the shopping cart bumping into each other and shit. And it's like the shopping cart don't even fit down the aisleway and shit. You gotta move the groceries over yourself. You know what I'm saying? You go to the table and shit, the dude sitting there on the phone talking. You're like, yo, man, you gonna ring my shit up? He's like, hold on a second, I'm talking to my bitch. You're like, what? You know what I'm saying? You know, they still sell that illegal fake weed. Don't smoke that, rot your brain. That shit kill you. It's like brown up incense and smoking that, and you know, that's not good. I read this thing on the Yahoo News. They said that people in California are drinking hand sanitizer to get fucked up. What? That's new. That's new. That's the news. What is it? I mean, I know hand sanitizer has alcohol in it, but it can't be that much alcohol in hand sanitizer where you would want to drink that. I don't really see, you know, the whole point of that. But if you fuck glue and sniff gasoline and shit like that and do acid, I guess that's a real good thing for you. You know what I'm saying? My friend selection is pretty cool. I hang out with another white boys. And that would be kind of crazy because you look at me and be like, man, you look kind of, I don't want to say thuggish and shit because I'm not a thug. You know what I'm saying? I'm too funny or, you know, I smile too much to be a fucking thug. You can't rob nobody and start laughing. You know, a mother gonna show you no respect. And when you like give your keys to your money, you just start laughing. She's like, this is a robbery, motherfucker. He's like, what, really? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never got no money, because the robbery shit ain't working out. So, you know, like, fuck it. No, actually, the hat thing, this is, I don't know what made me buy it. I was a little drunk, a little high, went to the One Stop. They sell them for $10. I was at One Stop. I mean, because, you know, One Stop is like a mini Walmart. Like, everything you buy at Walmart, you can buy at One Stop. Like, they got a super Walmart with the frozen goods. One Stop got frozen goods. I'm not really saying it's frozen. You know what I'm saying? They still, like, they kind of get on it. They still a dozen eggs. You got to check your eggs. If you don't, you might get 10. Like, 9. I don't know. I think it's like a crazy retarded kid that does the whole egg. You got stuff over there, you know, but it's just weird. The cheese and shit's all green. Nobody cheese. Cheese is old as fuck. They go to Ultra or Wisely and they buy cheese and they bring it back to the store and then sell the shit over again. Just, like, I went there, they serve nachos there now. That's crazy. Like, I've never been to a somewhat of like a supermarket that sells nachos. And like hood nachos, like the Doritos, it's like you cut the bag open and put cheese on it, like it's a nacho. She's like, you still? He's like, what about peppers and shit? He's like, oh, you gotta buy the peppers, it's $2 for $1. You charge $5 for nacho, that's kind of shameful. So shameful. But like I said though, I got my little group of white men, that's all my friends right there. Say hello, friends. You know what I mean? I'm proud. I use them, I ain't gonna lie. When I go to places like Chester and shit, I bring my white friends, then I won't get shot. You know what I'm saying? I won't get harassed and shit. They'll think like I'm like their bodyguard or something. Little fucking baby or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm really black and white and I get away with it. She's like, come here, dog. I'm like, that's you my water. So I'm like, cool. So, you know, I'm like, cool, I'm cool with that, man. Shit, I got cotton out. You just don't know. Miss Waitress lady, can I get a cup of water? I mean, I need a cup bad like now. I tried to drink before I came up here, but wasn't working out. I was at Zodiac the last time I did comedy, and I got on the stage fucked up. So I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that at all. I was drinking. There it is. Drinking that old famous PBR. I call it Pink Boom Session Juice. That's like the 211 for white people. We have cheap drink to 11 or not, but, you know, we can, oh, that's so nice. Thank you. You married? No. Oh, how much I appreciate it. The PPR, this has got like a real, it's like if you ever drink 211, okay, 211 it tastes alright at the top. But when you get down to the bottom of it, it tastes like metal, fucking oil and shit, it tastes real nasty. Now PBR is like the bottom of the 211, where the 211 ends, the PBR starts. And it's like at the bottom of the PBR can, the shit gets smooth and shit all of a sudden. But it's rough as hell at the top. It's like, the lady was like, you know, at Zodiac, they charge like $9 a drink and shit. I'm like, nah, that's why I'm so white, y'all charge too much for fucking beer. I'm a nigga. Oh, not really. I don't want to get comfortable with that. You know, that's on my part. But no, I'm off train of thought. I'm talking about PBR shit. Yeah, I was at Zodiac and it was just crazy because they charged like $9 for beer and shit. And the lady kept coming up to me like I was a ball and shit. Like I should never wore that chain. I got a chain. I came there with the Cuban zirconia earrings and shit real big. I guess she thought that shit was real. Like JP is here. People that giving up with JP on there and shit. I wasn't balling like that. Like, at first, it's like she got me. She didn't tell me exactly how much the shit costs. She just brought me the first beer. She's like, I just want a tab for you. I was like, cool. I don't want the fucking tab beer, but I never had one of those. Sure, I'll take one of those. So, you know, she asked about $2 beer. She's like, yeah, you're up to $18. I'm like, $18? What the fuck is that beer? She's like, oh, Blood Light was $4, and then you spent $5 for a Heineken. And so then I was just like, man, can I get the cheapest beer that she had? That's when they brought out that golden PPR.
Oh, my card.
I drank like 2 of those, maybe 3. Smoked a little that one. Got on stage and forgot everything that I wanted to do. I'm gonna tell you what, that's the most embarrassing feeling. You get on stage and forget about everything that you want to talk about. So, you know, that night, I freestyled and talked about the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of drunk, didn't know what was going on. My man Nathan was walking around taking pictures and shit. He had a little chair. Because I was like, you know, last time they were taking pictures, I was on the other stage and they told me, Omar, step forward. So, you know, and I and shit. You know, he walked around snapping pictures and I'm like,
go grab that fucking jacket.
Me and shit, man. You want to put this shit in. Wherever you put it at, the next thing you know, you're going to knock on my door and shit. You know, I don't like that. So if you take any pictures tonight, don't take none of me now that they ask me first. Because I hate to see you go to jail and shit for hanging out with me, you know, they can call me some other shit. You know, man. I'm a little tired, like big small and shit. That's probably why they set the chair up here and shit, because I'm a little big dude, I got titties and shit. And you know what, actually, I want to say this though. I need to give me a genie bottle. Like, I'm a big dude, but I'm not obese, okay? I mean, there's scattered people out there that need, believe that. And I just need a genie bottle so we can wish all the fat people away. Because for some reason, ever since Monique, y'all know Monique, that's that fat black bitch that do comedy and shit. Ever since, yeah, Monique started telling fat people that it's okay to be big. And that's just like the wrong message to give out to people and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's like, no, don't tell people that, because then you got fat people, I don't know if you guys see them, they got some fat people walking around and shit, trying to wear cargo pants and shit don't look right, fucking shit's tucked all in, they can't eat ass and shit like a diaper on. And shit's real nasty, because I was in McDonald's eating, and this extremely fat ass person walked in, like, fucked me up. I was trying to eat, and I was eating a sloppy-ass cheeseburger, and that's just what the fuck he looked like, a sloppy-ass cheeseburger. And it kind of threw me off. He was about at least 400-some pounds. My fucking had on a shirt. It was like a muscle shirt, but he was fatter. So it was like his muscle shirt turned into a hoodie kind of, you know what I'm saying? He had like, got puffed out and shit, and he had flip-flops. It was a fat bag. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but still, he was like he was together. Switching and shit, knocking shit over, pushing his ass. The shit was fucked up. He knocked my salt down. I was kind of pissed. How you knock my salt down and you at the counter? How you do that? You a fat motherfucker. But the heat she had on the flip flop, and it was like you was so big, like the shit was getting stuck in between his toes and shit. And the motherfucker took his tail off, had dirt and shit all up on it. It was pretty shitty that time. Like, you know, he should have acquired what was going on at the house before he left out the house. Because wearing small clothes and you're a big person is not sexy. Like, I hate to see people wearing skinny jeans. What's the purpose of having skinny jeans and you still saggy?
Me too. You
ever get that shit? You ever see them? They be skinny already. They got on these motherfucking silicone fucking pants. And then they're still sagging. Like, I don't understand that. I don't even understand why people sag. Because if you ever, if you look at the word, you write the word sagging on a piece of paper, and you flip that around, you know what that word says? Nigga. What that means is, if you sag your pants, white, black, Korean, Chinese, you know what I'm saying? You sag your pants, you a nigga. Don't get mad at me, get mad at the word. Don't say that that's the person who made the word. I didn't make it, but that is a real true fact. That is a very true fact. I got this joke on myself. I'm not that good at telling jokes. Like, you know, people are like, oh, you're a comedian, tell me a joke and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, tell me a joke and shit. I'm like, tell me a joke. And I'm like, man, I don't even know no jokes, man. I really don't do jokes. Like, most of my comedy is like all good shit. That's where I live at, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got crackheads in the neighborhood that walk around telling, I'm a Chris Brown you, I'm a Chris Brown you. And if you don't know who Chris Brown is, that's the guy that beat up a little black girl in car and shit. And then he got probation and shit, then I still fucking. Like, I don't understand that either. Like, black women get their ass kicked and go right back to the fucking them kicking their ass. Like, I don't understand that shit. Why people they get abused and shit and go right back to the person that used to abuse them? Like, they get used to getting their ass whipped. We gotta wrap it up. Let me get my joke. Get my joke, 15 minutes. Alright, here it is. Let's see if we get it right. Alright, little Stevie, we're gonna call him Stevie, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but Stevie took his cat to school one day. And the teacher asked him, said, Stevie, why did you bring your cat to school? And Stevie replied, well, this morning before my dad dropped me off, I heard him telling Mommy that he was gonna eat the pussy when he dropped me off at school. So I wrote that in the fucking I heard that shit when I was little. So, well, hey, it's been fun. I'm Doughboy Tyler.
Give it up again for Doughboy Tyler. So, newly elected mayor of Jubilee Zoo. So. Somebody will get that reference. Jubilee Zoo is an awesome show. He said the most awesome thing I ever heard. I haven't heard Gary in school in a long time.